Markets rallied on a brief ceasefire, but Israel says Iran has violated it. It's Tuesday, 24th of June, and here's what you need to know. Israel says Iran has already violated the ceasefire announced by President Trump overnight, and the Israeli government has ordered fresh airstrikes on Tehran. That comes after the market had concluded the immediate risk of a wider war was over, and stocks had looked set to open higher. Take a look at the relief in oil markets. US traded crude lost about $10 a barrel in 24 hours after Iran carried out a token airstrike on a US airbase in Qatar and signalled its retaliation was over. The oil price now depends on whether the threat to tankers in the Strait of Hormuz seems to be over or not. That's a narrow channel through which about a third of the world's seaborne oil has to pass. For the moment, crude is trading lower than it was before Israel launched its attacks on Iran on the 13th of June. Watch out for big moves in defence stocks later. NATO member countries are expected to agree to spend 5% of their GDP on defence at a NATO summit in The Hague, although big defence manufacturers say they're still waiting for those orders to come in. The previous target of 2% was set back in 2006, and it took 19 years for all 32 countries to meet it. Of course, now Russia's war on Ukraine has added urgency. Our number of the day is 8.3%. That's how much Tesla's stock gained on Monday after the company carried out its first test of driverless cars in Austin, Texas at the weekend. It now needs to refine the self-driving software and upload it onto millions of Teslas within the next year or so if it is to meet CEO Elon Musk's target. The technical challenges are complicated though, and a Reuters witness saw one of the self-driving cars breaking speed limits in Austin at the weekend. And our stock of the day is FedEx. Watch out for those results later. It's expected to report lower earnings after tariffs cut into its margins and the scrapping of the de minimis tax exemption on cheap orders from China hit its delivery business. And that's what you need to know this morning.